Hi, welcome. This is Jovi from Jovi's Readings, and today I am going to do my month ahead spread. So, if you're new to my month ahead spreads, basically what I do every month, usually the first week of the month, I like to do overall spread of like what's going to happen in certain areas of my life. Um, so last month I sorry for the camera shaking too. My bad. Um, last month um, last month was a month of like I think the last thing that I said was the major thing was friendships decaying, and that certainly did happen. Um, Not severely, but it significantly um, changed some relationships that I have with some friends. Um, and so that was last month. And there was some other stuff that I included. So this month, I'm starting brand new. I'm trying to see what's going to happen. Okay, so decks that I will be using, my personal tarot deck. I will also be using the Lavish Earth Oracle, and maybe I may use the Tarot Wave. It depends, but definitely these two. Okay. So let's get started. So definitely have my beloved tarot deck / oracle. So let me get shuffling. See what's in store for the month. Of August. I had to look that up. Okay. So shuffle. I'm just shuffling for right now. Okay. Cards are somewhat sticking. I mean, that usually happens, but like, it's weird. So what I'll be doing is I'll be pulling from the top of the deck, and we'll go from there. Oh, guess I'm gonna put that one for the overall energy of the month. Okay. Personal growth. Hopefully you could see it. Okay. Personal growth. Luck. Love. Fortune. Career. Health. Family. And friends. So something that I'm noticing is that I have a lot of reversals and only like 2 upright. 3. I'm sorry. This is my shadow card. Alright. So we're gonna pull one Lavish Earth Oracle. So the thing to note is like I have these extra cards, and they're separate from these because I don't know, the sizing is kind of different, like it's off. And I just don't feel the energy when I have those in this. So let me pull a card. Energy of this month. Chariot. Alright. Alright, so give me just 1 second and I will be with you. Alright. So this month it says enter each day with the expectation that the happening of the day may contain clandestine message addressed to you. Personally, expect omens, epiphanies, casual blessings, and teachers who unknowingly speak to you, to your condition. Chariot has such a wild air about it. It's hard to imagine how Chariot could come into being, and this is the first and best clue for its use. Everything is first imagined before it exists. Your dreams, your goals, the biggest and greatest secrets of what you want for your life. There's something that seems impossible or nearly so that you want so badly. Remind yourself a daily, hourly, minute basis that if you can imagine it, you can achieve it. Chariot was first described in 1916 from the Creed Quadrangle in Colorado. Doesn't it look like a high desert? It often forms in radiating space of fine crystals. So the keywords for Chariot is wild, overcoming obstacles, magic, and miracles. It's a pretty nice card to get. So it's definitely about, it's definitely finding blessings in like the most unusual way. Like it says, it's overcoming obstacles, and it's just strange. This month is just gonna be strange. Yeah. Okay, so let's see the overall energy for this month. We have the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles means releasing of resources, releasing of this kind of, you know how the Four of Pentacles usually is greedy and likes to hold on to their material possessions. Well, this month is about letting go of those material possessions, letting go of that material greed. Yeah, any prior experiences, it's time to let that pass on. I don't know if you could see it, but she has like two shotguns and she's getting ready to pull them out, but she needs to release these two extra handguns. My tarot deck is kind of unusual. It doesn't have the classic Rider-Waite. Well, it kind of does, but like in my own interpretation. So yes, we got the Four of Pentacles reversed and Chariot. So definitely expect unusual, I want to say obstacles, but overcoming obstacles too for this month. So I'm just gonna put that there. Let me organize it a little bit. Perfect. I might as well just put this right here for the moment. Alright. So, we go for personal growth. So personal growth is going to be this card. and we have the Six of Swords reversed. So if you could see this, the Six of Swords usually represents switching a situation, or like uh, having this kind of like mental ability to kind of disarm and disengage something. Um, for Actually, it's not reversed. What am I talking about? My bad. Um, the Six of Swords, yeah. So for personal growth, this is about switching. This is almost like a light switch, switching on and off. So for me, either one kind of, for example, one kind of mental state of being is switched off and replaced with something else. Um, yeah. So it's kind of like a dramatic turn, an unexpected switch, which kind of makes sense with the Creedite, because the Creedite, um, you know, it kind of seems impossible for it to be there for this month. So I can definitely see my personal growth like being a flip, like a switch, like something in me has just changed, and I want to say in the most positive aspect too. So, luck. So we got the Chariot reversed. So Chariot is all about this. It's like this driven energy, this having a potential, having dreams that you want to follow through with. It can also represent the Cancer, um, the Cancer sign, um, and Cancer, as we know, they're very protective um, and very sensitive. So in a reverse, we just amplify that kind of energy, being sensitive, being driven by anger, because I know Chariot is also known um, as like an angry kind of card, especially for cars. Cars tend to be like a big issue with the Chariot. Um, so I think using my anger in like a very beneficial way will increase my luck. Um, it is kind of like a caution card, because you know, being too angry all the time is kind of not a good thing. Um, and I also want to say that something with the car either has to be lucky or something like that. Um, I can also sense like travel increases my luck in some way. So I also got to be cautious with my car and take care of it. Um, but yeah, that's luck for me for this month. Then we have love. And I am going to move this. Love, it's reversed. And we have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords in my love life can represent having issues, and being kind of paranoid and like taken back. The Nine of Swords is usually, it's not usually like a good card, because it can represent like being too critical, being like self, having anxiety in our relationships that you have with other people. For love, I usually tend to use um, love as like a general love, like love with families, friends, lovers, and any other type of relationship. Um, but this is kind of like voicing your opinions. It's in a reversed position. It's actually beneficial, because this is like you're willing to step out of your comfort zone to make sure that the conversations that you're having with other people that you love are actually being put into display, like in the most beneficial way. Like, I don't like this, and I need your help to overcome this. Or sometimes you tell me this, and I feel like I take it like this, or that kind of like good communication. Um, if it was upright, it would be negative. If it was reverse, since it's reverse, it's actually you kind of like overcome this for the month of August, for this month. Um, so positive card. I don't know if you could see it. Hopefully you can. Moving everything around. All right. So we have personal growth, luck, love, and this is fortune. So fortune deals with like the material, what you own, what you have, and it's in a reverse. So it could be like a decrease during this time, which makes sense because this is the Four of Pentacles for my overall month. Let's see. And we have the Hierophant. So it's in a reverse position. So the Hierophant, as we know, rules the second house and Venus, and is associated with the Taurus. And Taurus can be quite possessive, materialistically speaking. So what I feel like for me this month, dealing with my my fortune, it's kind of like being dogmatic, because in the upright position, we have someone who's very family oriented, who's a very great leader and is consistent with their with themselves and with others, and they're very upfront and strong-willed people. But in the Hierophant, it's like a sudden loss of like self, and kind of being like antagonistic in a way. Like, in the most respectful form, Hierophant is kind of like that newbie at work that doesn't really know the way of a career. So that's pretty much what I'm seeing for my fortune. My fortune is kind of like, it's kind of scattered right now. It's not grounded as it should be. And I need to be kind of like held accountable with my finances if I want to secure my fortune. But that's my fortune card. Next we have career. Career is your overall goal and like your status. It can also represent like your finances too, like prosperity. Yes, like prosperity and your fortune in a way, but it's more detailed. Okay. So we have the Queen of Swords again. So last month I got the Queen of Swords for personal growth, and this month I have the Queen of Swords reversed for what's it called? Career. So career, since it's in the air sign, career can refer to being critical, being like being more direct with your words. So like writing, like overreading, being too detailed with in your career, in my career technically, being too outspoken. And I'm gonna say this a little bit bitchy, because Queen of Swords is kind of like a tough love card, but she's respectable in a good way, but she can be too much to handle. But yeah, so I can definitely see improvements because she's like, okay, you need to establish this. Why aren't you establishing this? In all honesty, I would have preferred the Queen of Swords upright because she's more playful and very, very influential and what's it called? And her communication skills are better. They're just more preferable, but guess I'm gonna have to write it out and see how it goes with my career. So finally we go with health, and health is upright. And actually we have the 9 of Wands. So we have 2 9s, one's reverse and one's upright. So the 9 of Wands upright means if you could see it, the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands upright can represent like it does represent burnout and like strength. So maybe this is like feeling tired most of the time and trying to I want to say recuperate or recover my strength or gather the strength that I need to focus on my health. I do see like some setbacks and some problems physically or trying to be inspired, but like needing some inner strength to actually push me to start doing some work. It can also be like a good builder. So if I want to build something, there might be some times where like I do something to try to upgrade my health, but then like I'm kind of like set back a little bit, and then I try again and I'm set back a little bit further, but I kind of make progress. That's what I think the 9 of Wands usually means for my health. Okay, so we're gonna move on to my family. Family is upright, which is good. Let's see what we have. Oh, that's nice. And we have the 6 of Cups. And if you guys know this, if you know this is Lana Del Rey's what's it called? Young and Beautiful video, and it's just so beautiful. Like it's like admiring. It says hot summer nights, mid-July, when you and I were forever wild. So for family, this is actually like a really pleasant card. Like this means that we're actually sharing deep experiences with each other, and like it's just pleasant energy, innocent energy, and even childlike energy. Maybe connecting with past relatives or connecting with younger children because we have the 6 of Cups. But this energy for my family that I have for this month is really pleasant. So that's something good to look forward for. And finally, we have the last card, and that is Friends, and it is reversed. So let's see what we get. Well, I get. Oh, that's hilarious. And we have Ron Swanson. I'm not interested in caring about people. This is like so Capricorn peak. This month for Friends, it's just like, what? Like, huh? What friends? Like, what? Feelings? What? No. So yeah, this month friendships are not going to be my main priority. Um, like no, like right now after last month dealing with my friendships, it's kind of like I'm like not in the mood to talk with like friends or anything. Um, which kind of makes sense with my love life. Like I'm gonna address some issues and some boundaries that like I really don't like being stepped on. Um, but yeah, so that is my whole month of um, August. I keep forgetting. Let's pull on some advice. Like, what is some advice for August? And I'm gonna just pull 4 cards, like I did for the last month. 1, Knight of Swords. 2, Two of Swords. The Tower. Come on, something positive. And the Sun. Let's see if we can see it. Oh, and the bottom card is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Sun, and well, the Tower, and then the Sun. So the Knight of Swords could be dealing with quick action, quick thinking. I want to say imperfect because the Knight of Swords. If I said the Knight of Cups, I'm so sorry. The Knight of Swords deals um, with mistakes a lot more often than not because they just if they feel like they're called to action immediately, they spring into and tackle anything um, relentlessly. So I feel like with the position being here with personal luck, I need to be quick with my actions. I need to be aggressive. Not so necessarily with love because this can actually put some setbacks. Like I feel like I can definitely be quick to respond, but if I really want to get the most benefit from my love life, it might be better to pause and think about like what I want to say that's not confrontational. Um, m- maybe for fortune, for fortune, I need to do the same thing. I need to cancel something out in my fortune that like I need to put a pause for the time being. Um, associating with the Queen of Swords. So I'm just basically gathering everything up. So with the Queen of Swords, it's kind of like think about what I'm gonna say first before I say it, because if I say something wrong, then it could be quite destructive, unless I'm actually trying to accomplish that. Health, focus on my inner strength, try to recuperate my energy, can drastically change my relationship with others. I do want to say that for friends and family, the Sun card can actually be a quite positive card. So even though like I'm not really interested in caring about people this month. Um, there's always gonna be some positivity to my words for friends and family, and this can also, both of these can actually benefit my personal growth. Um, trying to be positive with others and trying to be positive with myself can actually improve me in the long haul. Um, so yeah, So definitely I will get some, there's definitely going to be some obstacles for me, something that I thought was going to be for me. I'm going to have to logically repeat it outwards to get my ways. But I do feel like this is a good drastic change. And interestingly enough, we got like 2 6s, 2 9s, and 2 major arcanas. So something else to notice. And I know I'm talking a lot, but I want to look at the bottom card. So the bottom card is the study card, and this represents finding time to actually engage in literature and like, so in trying to write and be more effective with my talking abilities, my writing abilities. Definitely, I still need to write things down. A lot of sword energy this month, but it's still good energy. But yeah, that is my overall month ahead spread. If you're interested in this type of spread, visit my Instagram on Jovi's Readings. I'll actually provide a link down below. I also have like a email, jovi.lang.tarot@gmail.com, where you can actually contact me. But yeah, if you enjoyed watching me do this whole reading, feel free to contact me. Please like and subscribe, and just hit the notification bell to see my my post when I do upload them. And I will see you next time. Bye.